I keep a consistent connection. So I want to talk about presented. I may not get a lot of people on because I know it's on a Monday. Most people are at work. So if you watch, I want to thank you for watching. And, let's get into the topic. My channel. My name is Lorelia, and I wrote a best-selling Amazon book, which is mostly what this channel. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to share expertise, the ability to help people. And so YouTube has informed me that now I am able to, with those who have subscribed to my channel, in a way of polls, post, and some other extras. Of course, there's videos. And so I put a poll up, and I've had some people respond, and I said, what want to love, personal credit or state wealth building? And lo and behold, right now, entrepreneurship and real estate is the winner. That is more of, and which is great for me because I talk about this topic, but to take away from those who may have came to about personal credit. In 2018, I had said that I would pivot away from the conversation of personal credit. I mean, rebuilding your personal credit, getting out of debt, and going more towards entrepreneurship. Why? Is because that is primarily what I'm focusing on now, which is why I haven't been able to consistently put videos up and add lives, but that is going to change because I'm going to implement a calendar. If I put it on my calendar, I will do it, which is why a lot of times I do these videos right here in my car, because that's where I seem to find time to do them if I'm just sitting around waiting, which is what I'm doing now. So I say, hey, let me turn on the camera and talk about a particular topic. I know I may be sounding long-winded, and so I'm going to get to the topic, and that is poverty programming. Why do I want to talk about this topic? Because recently I've been working with individuals. I do a class on Sunday nights, which is primarily about this topic, entrepreneurship, wealth. And mine is that most people do not. They are dealing with programming in terms of 20, 30, 40, and it's real. I talked so much about Dr. Bruce Lipton, who you can find here on YouTube, that talks about that by the age of 7, most people have already been programmed to believe, or should I say to be wealthy, or to face financial hardship. But you can change. You can change. As the saying goes, it's not your fault if you were born poor, but it is your fault if you stay poor. Define poor. Poor has nothing to do with how much money you have in your pocket, in your purse, in your wallet, in the bank. It's mindset. It's all mindset. It's mindset. And the reason why I want to talk about poverty programming is because I recently came across one of the students in my class who talked about, and I said, let's talk about scam. Let's really, elephant, no pun intended, because I have one. But let's talk. And that's the reason why most people identify things as scam is because they are not um, they do not know how to define value. And the reason why I said they don't know how to value is because I take I take myself for example. I said I knows nothing about credit, or if they know something they don't know how to use, they've learned to help them with their situation. I can sit with them, I can meet with them one-on-one, I can even take their credit report letters, pick the letters up for them, put them in an envelope, seal them, tell them to mail it off. I will even put in the stamps. And if that person does not go from a 500 to an 800 within me sending one round of credit dispute letters, they will scream scam. And so I said to the person, be very careful and cautious when you define scam. And the reason why is because my persons who are watching this video, before you call something a scam, how do you define value? Most people don't know how to define value. Like, it's not a trick question. How do you define something being value? Let me share with you this. I have dealt with all types of people. And one thing that I have noticed is that those who have poverty programming, they're not on the road to realize change can occur. They're not even open to changing. They're really just caught up in their world. And this is what a lot of times they will define value as. They will define value as, I have a financial problem. I don't want to deal with my problem, although I'm the one who got myself in this problem. And if you don't tell me the fastest way, the quickest way out of my problem, and I want you to deal with it, I don't want to deal with it, then it's a scam if you can't tell me what to do and there's no value. So that's why I don't really get caught up in the whole value, the whole scam thing. The mindset and the standpoint that many of those individuals are coming from, that I know that they don't know what value is. They wouldn't know it if it hit them with a ton of bricks. You know, like I said, you can tell people how to rebuild their credit. You can tell them how to get business credit. You can tell them how to leverage their personal credit. Still don't know. And the reason why, this goes into real estate. Later today, as I film this video, I think something almost 2. 4 o'clock today, I'm going to meet with a homeowner who recently and you know, stay with a lot of people who have inherited homes. And you will be surprised. Now, that's not this case at 4 o'clock, but you will be surprised at the amount you will be the amount of people who have been given homes. They weren't given money, meaning that they didn't have to worry about do, and they do not know what to do with the piece of real estate in this circumstance. Real estate, they don't know what to do to get out of their financial. And what do I mean by that? You inherited so many, and what happens is you don't know what to do. um they will not sell the asset to be able to create wealth for themselves, because many people should keep it. They should it to properly do you know if they what's it unless properly do that asset. And what I find is when I meet with some people, a lot of them are given homes by way of inheritance, and many of them do not know what to do. And due to their lack of not knowing and not understanding, and will not seek financial counsel, legal counsel, what happens is that they will allow circumstances that will mount up, that will lose what it is that they've inherited. And that is what I mean about having a level of understanding. Because some people, it goes back to value. Some people only value things that they think are just money. Oh, you just got to give me the money. See, they don't realize that you can have something and create money out of it. And if that means holding on to that real piece of real estate to now use it as a wealth building vehicle, by all means, then you do that. Now, one thing that I'm going to talk more about this topic because I people don't want to talk about things that stretch them. Why do I know? Because the numbers are going as I this live. Want change, but do not see what happens. Eradicate the poverty programming. You are going to have to change some things that you are going to have to do that is going to make you uncomfortable. Because if the mindset that you've had created the situation that you're in, whether it's a financial setback or what have you, that can't be the same mind that can get you out. How do I know? Because a lot of the psychological experts say anything that has to do with money, finance, it's physical. Because if a person, poverty mentality, they've been programmed for poverty, they've been programmed for financial hardship, you can give them all the money and they will be back in the same situation. That is why they say about lottery winners within a year, winner will be broke. They will be broke because all they did was just been given money. The mindset didn't change. So it goes back to what I was saying. You can give people all the tools in terms of how to rebuild their credit, how to increase their credit score, how to get out of debt, how to deal with debt collectors. And if they don't get an immediate okay, so to be able to not change, because it has nothing to do with money. Most people cannot define value. Most people cannot define value. They really cannot. They can't. They it's really sad. But like I said, I'm going to talk more about this topic. I'm going to try to definitely going to do a video this one about one of the questions that I got in class was, okay, Lorelia, you talk so much about entrepreneurship, being able to create something for yourself along with you having a job, because for some people, they don't have the wherewithal to just quit their jobs. And so I'm never a big proponent of just quit your job, especially if you have children, you have a spouse. But I am a proponent of having something. So I'm going to talk. I'm going to possibly video today, giving you a follow up on the shoot it live, because I'm going to be with people and it's going to be a lot of private information discussed, and it would not be air who has. Right now, there's a promotion that I'm running. You're interested in being in a class, and you're interested in holding yourself accountable. The class is only $27.95. You get access to training videos, and I do a bonus class on Sunday nights. Now, of course, that class is not the class where I discuss entrepreneurship and real estate. That is a more advanced class. If you're on my email communication list, I do share information about that. But I do understand, but this is what I tell people: in order for you to get access to that class, you have to be at a place financially with your credit. And unless you have a lot of cash, you got to have one or the other. You got to have the cash or the credit. And I want to talk more about that, especially some insight from my mentor, who is like an 8-figure earner, real estate investor here in New Jersey. His feelings on the whole credit thing, and what he has been able to do without having credit. But you cannot, and I will tell people this, not have credit and no income and expect to prosper. you know, um, you know, can it be done? Very small percentage of people are able to do it. And those who know how to do it, they have really, the hustle to make it happen. But that's not the norm. So, especially a lot of things that I talk about. I have told students in my class that, can you purchase real estate? Can you get acquired? Can you control real estate with no money and no credit? You best to believe, yes, you can do it. You have to have the skill, though. That's the thing. You have to have the skill. So once again, this is Lorelia. I'm signing off. If you want to learn more about that credit program that I was, like I said, it's for you to train on your own. It's not personal coaching one-on-one with me. So I will let people know it's not a one-on-one program. It's something that you do on your own. I act as the guide if you have any questions, and I do a quick Q&A on Sundays if you have any questions as you are going through your journey with rebuild and low. Once this video processes, I believe that you are start your. Okay, bye-bye.